Jersey hyena.
We ready?
Jersey hyena.
Have you ever watched, what's his name? This is Sway in the Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he talks about the home of the hyenas, and they're like, hyena!
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Sway,
we'll be like, hey, home of the Jersey hyenas! Hey, yo, yo!
Like the fucking hyenas from Lion King.
That's
Lion
all
King.
I'm picturing.
That's all I think.
For sure. I think that's what we're all
another
picturing.
podcast tonight starring the Jersey hyena, Mike Perkins.
Yes.
From now on, whenever we do a show again and we ever are having to introduce one another, you're getting that.
The Jersey
It will never
Jersey
not get
hyena.
that. We'll always get that from us, too.
I love it. I love it. Another late night comedy show with the Jersey hyena and Paul BRODO.
Episode 5.
Late night comedy show. Mike Perkins and Paul BRODO. With a house band with all the show. Tonight. Late night podcast tonight.
With Mike Perkins.
Welcome back. This is episode 5 of another podcast tonight.
Yep.
Add the claps. Add the claps. Are we adding claps? Thanks so much for listening for the past month now, man. We've had the podcast out for a month now.
We all have yachts.
We all have yachts now. It's weird. We're actually on the yacht right now recording.
We're on our own yachts.
We're on our own yachts because we're zooming in to the yachts because our yachts have capabilities of the Wi-Fi because, you know.
This is 2020.
This is 2020, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
not a boat.
podcast.
It's a yacht.
It's a yacht. It's not a boat. It's a yacht.
The podcast
I don't know
is a
what
big deal.
accent that was. But hey, we're joined here as always. My name is Mike Perkins. I'm here with my partner in crime, Mr. Paul BRODO.
Hello.
And give it up for the best house band in all the land, the show with Adam and Sean.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is Sexy Sean.
And this is Adam Chambers.
Just normal Adam Chambers.
Because he's always goddamn sexy.
Way to kill the vibe, bro.
Just normal.
And I'm normal Adam Chambers.
Normal Adam.
He does have his nipple out, so
There's a different
I have a very
there's a different world where there's like sexy Adam Chambers and there's like, hey, I'm Adam Chambers, just here to do my, is my 401k doing okay? And,
You should ask my wife. And my wife always goes, ugh, every time like she tries, like she sees me take like a smoldering picture, she's like, ew, what the fuck? The fuck are you doing?
What are you doing right
You think you are Miami Vice?
Get the fuck out of here. It's like why I think she stopped watching the band. She's like, you're too much for me. Get the fuck out of here.
Which is why you're all out right now. You're like, this is for you.
I put on my persona.
This
I
is it.
FaceTimed her after the show earlier today. And
Yeah.
She's like, ew, what the fuck are you wearing? I was in like your light and I had like your Carini light and shit behind.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
was like, what? She's
all
like, ew, what are
perfect.
you gross?
She's like, stop it. You're sweaty.
It's just so it's the worst, is what she said.
Oh, that's so funny. But hey, thank you guys for coming back again. Another episode. If you already rated and reviewed the podcast, thank you so much. Giving us
you're the
5
best.
stars and telling all your friends, subscribing every week. And got to give a shout out right now to my boy Ryan Gibbons, who left a review on Apple Podcast. He said, hilarious. Gave it a 5-star. During these trying times, they are the light.
Wow.
That's Gibbons for you. He's a great guy.
That's the best.
is he related to Billy?
Probably.
Isn't a gibbon a type of bird?
Ew, why the fuck would you know that?
A gibbon
Just
is a
normal old
monkey.
Sean would know that one.
You Google that one? See if he's right.
I think that might be right.
I didn't have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know
A
animals. and
gibbon?
Yeah, a gibbon.
stuff. Gibbon?
I think there's some.
A gibbon is a monkey.
A gibbon is a monkey.
Approximately 20 species of small apes found in tropical forests of Southeast Asia.
There you go.
Wow.
Read some books, bro.
Never
Damn.
ever.
You thought it was
Never once.
A gibbon. I had no idea. Now we know that it's monkeys. There we go.
Monkeys.
Well, I hope Ryan knew that.
We're all monkeys.
So
That's-
you learn something new every day. And by the way, giving us the facts and making us sound all sexy is Mr. Ben Rawls, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there he is.
We're actually on some video right now, too, a little bit of the
yeah,
video.
we'll see if we can't
I'm
put
gonna
this
go
up
ahead
on
and
YouTube.
assume your buddy Ryan Gibbon knew that. His whole life, his last name's been that. There would be no way.
He
that
is a
would
primate.
Have figured that one out. Well, he searched himself at some point.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I
And they've
mean,
been like, Ryan Gibbon is a monkey. Like most, it would be a monkey.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
What a burn in school though. It's like like
so many. Yeah.
Did they? Do you think they would have ever called him that?
I don't think we never heard of it.
Well, it depends. Like, it was like if he went to a good school, like where they actually learned things, then yeah. But if he went in like a little rougher neighborhood and he didn't really care about school, I'm sure nobody there.
Nobody. Yeah, we were in a rough neighborhood.
Gibbon was. You East Coast.
No one gave
over
a fuck about that. You know. Yeah. No, I don't know. Nobody cared
My
about
last
that.
name means broth
Yeah.
in Italian.
Oh,
It's
broth.
broth. It's probably fucking.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Brodo means broth in Italian. So I like to think that my family was like chefs or something like that, maybe.
The broth. I love
The
that.
broth, baby.
The broth.
The broth man.
The
He's
broth
here.
is
The
here.
broth man.
Broth.
Man.
I think you're real stocky.
The bone broth over here.
The broth and the,
Here
and the
comes
Jersey
the-
hyena.
Here comes
Jersey
the broth
hyena
man,
and
the
the
Jersey
broth.
hyena. Ah, woo!
The broth man coming.
Yes.
That's good. I
Jersey
like that.
hyena and the broth.
Sounds like a graphic
The
novel.
broth.
It's
very good.
Broth.
And their adventures in AC.
Yeah.
Speaking of broth, right before this started, you told me you used to weigh 450 pounds.
probably over 450 pounds.
Oh,
But yes.
Over.
Yeah,
How
see,
much over?
It's a lot of broth.
I don't know because I hit a point where I was like huge and I was like afraid to like weigh myself. And I knew for a fact that I had lost weight because I was like, wow, things are fitting me easier than they did. So
You told me this right before, and I was like, I want to wait. Nah,
I'm surprised you didn't know this.
Not at
It's
all.
a big thing. It's amazing how much he lost.
If you had to guess over 450, how much?
maybe 475,
Oh boy.
480.
Wow. How old were you?
This was me in high school and after, 10 years ago, I had lost it all. So
In high school, though.
in high school, I was that big because I had a lot of operations on my foot and I was homeschooled for a time and it was all kind of, I wasn't very active
Right.
and it just kind of built up from that and it became very difficult. And then it was kind of like, I was that big. Ta-da!
And then you're also
6'4".
Yeah.
And it was a thing.
I feel like that's modest. 6'4".
I know.
Yeah, 6'4",
I'm
whatever.
like 6'4", 6'5".
So at some point, you were 6'4", 6'5", 475.
Yes, there. I have pictures.
Holy
Of,
Yeah.
of
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
I really was.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny when I decided to lose the weight because I was just like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, I'm changing this around.
And what did you do to do that?
I had been doing some working out, but then from that point on, I decided to get more serious about it. And I counted calories, and it was very much, this is what I eat a day, and that's it. And if I'm hungry, tough. Like, that's just what
crazy.
I'm doing. And over the course of a year, I had lost over 200 pounds.
Holy moly!
Dude,
Give it up.
You were running.
Wow.
You don't even have to add claps. That's just America should be clapping right
Jeez Louise.
now. But you didn't.
1 year.
You would. Huh?
1 year.
1 year,
200
200.
pounds. That's
a person.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It didn't feel that different. I guess because it was such a gradual thing, because it was from the end of 2009 to 2010. And it was because it was so gradual that it just kind of always felt, I still even feel like I am like that huge person at times. And then I'm like, no, I'm not. And
You're still 6'4".
well, yeah,
So
like,
to people, you walk
You're still
in,
a big
you're always
bear, baby.
taller
Still a
than
big guy,
most
yeah.
people. Right?
but now, like,
Yeah, but
'cause
you're slim and you're just like.
Because back
you
then,
got muscle too.
when I had lost it, I was just a stick. I think you remember.
Oh, yeah,
Like
for sure.
I had nothing, and then I was like, well, now it's no longer working out to lose weight; it's working out to build muscle. So then it was we're lifting weights. We're not just doing cardio.
He's a
And-
beefcake, ladies.
And it became like
ladies.
at the height when I had the opportunity, I was lifting like I could bench press 400 pounds.
oh,
Which was your old self.
Yeah, like that was, I was going with that, and it was interesting because I was still like, I'm a fat piece of shit, and then I was like, no, I'm not, and it was a constant internal struggle.
so now do do you still work out and eat?
Oh, every day I work out 6 days a week.
You do.
Work out 6 days. I have 1 day off, and
always have since this day of losing.
Yeah.
Wow.
the only time I haven't is if I've been on like a vacation
Something
where it's
crazy.
like I'm not around where I have access to working out.
Right.
I generally only eat once a day, a meal once a day, and it's usually at night, and it's usually something lean like chicken or fish, and I usually have a fruit and some sort of side.
In the morning and in the day,
At
you
night.
just go.
I'll drink water. I drink a lot of water. I'll have coffee usually.
That's
in the
not
morning.
unnormal.
A lot of people they have a big calorie surplus in one meal, and then it's natural. It's for humans, like for the
Yeah.
biological
Wow.
human. It's good for you. kind of.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm used to doing. That's like
you gave me that trick too, where it was like I'd pick you up for a show and you'd be like, yeah, I haven't eaten all day. I'm like, holy shit, it's been like 8 hours.
Like 9
and you're
meals.
like, well, I had a scoop of peanut butter. It really just keeps me going.
yeah. You
So
get,
like that scoop of, what's the trick with the scoop of peanut butter?
it's just protein. You just get
Okay.
because if I don't, I start shaking.
Yeah.
If I have too much sugar now, I start like I can't drink a whole thing of like soda, or I will like I need something. No, like it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But you just do a little something like that. It's like a teaspoon.
You must nourish yourself.
Yeah, you really need to do that because that would be a problem that I would do before. I
Well,
wouldn't.
you, on the other hand, said in quarantine you've let it.
Oh, everything that he didn't eat, I ate. Are you kidding me?
Picked up the slack.
What he said gives him shakes, I was shaking to get on the top shelf. I was like, fucking Twinkies, come on down, baby. I was just like, Kabuki papa, give it. Yeah, dude, I was eating pasta every night, dude. I was just
Every
like, dude, I ate every 3 hours. You kidding me? A scoop of peanut butter, I was eating by the. I was like, I got a 5-pound thing of peanut butter still. I'm still going through,
That's awesome.
It's just everything. I gained like 15, 20 in quarantine, dude.
Solid.
Just solid, just a
muscle?
beefcake.
Yeah. Muscle.
Is muscle the word?
It's muscle. It's got a muscle. No, I think that's amazing, man.
Yeah, no,
it
it's actually
really is.
incredible.
Oh, thank you.
It's an
The
incredible
discipline
feat.
is.
I don't even like talk
Admirable.
about it now because it's been like 10 years. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
but it's
like
discipline on an admirable level. It really is.
Yeah, but even then, like, how much do you? Because you run every night too, right? How much? I remember, like, even 10 years ago when I would pick you, like,
I don't
we'd
run
go
too
somewhere.
much now. I do different cardio things
Okay.
because I don't trust. I don't trust like the streets, because I would run outside.
Yeah.
And I would do like 5 miles every night.
So it's 5
And-
miles. Holy shit.
And now, because I used to do different workouts then, I would do weight in the morning and then running at night before bed.
Wow.
But now,
Will you use
Go back to that.
5 miles?
5 miles, yeah. running.
I think it was amazing that you lost, just that. And you would run all the time. How much?
Dude,
How much would you run?
I would run. Wait, how much would I run?
Yeah.
It was every day that I worked out, so 6 days a week.
You would run how far?
5 miles.
That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
bro.
Because it would be around.
Never ran 5 miles.
Yeah.
And
I've
Honest
never.
to God, I've never ran 5
Like,
miles.
Dude,
wow.
Like it's like today's 5 miles.
fun story. I
the
just
fuck outta here.
I just sidetrack real quick. I just did I did Utah. I did a gig in Utah, and I
It's
saw.
like you ran
yeah.
to
Yeah,
Utah.
I ran to Utah.
Wow, you ran.
That's
Whatever.
amazing.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
You
Put on the
ate
record.
all the pasta in Utah.
I made all the pasta. And there's pasta in Utah is great.
No, you didn't.
I did this gig in Utah, which was awesome, and I got the feature and stuff. And I guess I shouldn't really talk about the other girl, whatever. But like this girl wanted to go hiking like the whole time or whatever, and we ended up doing it. But I was like, shit, she's gonna want to hike like 7 miles and like all this crazy shit. So I decided to start running around my block to get in shape for it, so I
build
wouldn't
up.
just die on top of the mountain. I did a mile and I was dead around
Ran a
my
mile.
neighborhood. I ran a mile. And I would just come home, like I did it for like a week, and then I was just like, "Fuck this shit."
That's what I mean. That's exactly.
It was so much.
It's too much.
Yeah, it was too much.
Far too much. I'm amazed.
Well, we didn't go hiking in Utah, which was fine. I was good, which I was glad. I was like, I
So you
did a week of hell,
You did just the amount of prep.
just
Yeah.
the amount of prep that I needed.
to not do
Just
anything.
enough to know that you
Yeah.
didn't want to hike, and
Yeah.
so you did something else.
Yeah, but like, dude, a mile, I was like, fucking.
Well, you
Dead.
gotta get used to it. You don't just like jump into it. Like,
Yeah.
and initially, it was just like I worked on just doing short little runs and walking. Like that was it. And then it became like, all right, well now I can jog this. So instead of now I can jog a mile. Now let me try to run a mile. Now let me try to do a mile and a half. And then it just kind of speedballed until I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, I'm doing a 5K, and like It took me until recently that I didn't know what a 5K was because I'm American and I don't know the metric system. So I realized, I'm like, I basically did like a 5K all the fucking time.
Wow.
And
So why do they do it? Why do they call it 5? I always thought 5K was like 5,000.
it is.
Or something.
That's
5
exactly.
kilometers, Mike.
Oh, it's kilometers,
Yeah.
which was what, like 5 miles?
I think it's
So
like
1,000
3
kilometers is a mile?
or 5.
Yeah, a kilometer is. Look it up.
Here we go.
I want to say
the
it's
Googs.
People in the room are like, I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know.
No, so a kilometer,
'Cause
so a
I'm American.
meter is like 3.2 yards.
Okay.
So, we're gonna find out. Right
Let's do yards. Don't know what
It's like
those are.
that math didn't help us yet.
Still
On that,
tallying.
1 yard is 12 inches.
Yeah. And
Yeah, 'cause I had a, yeah,
Thank you, Adam.
yeah.
Half a foot.
So
Wait,
3
yeah,
yards is
yeah.
36 inches.
Also,
hold on.
there are
One
centimeters. That's a
kilometer.
thing.
1 kilometer is 0.62 miles.
Yeah.
1 yard is
Oh,
30.
okay.
So that was like,
2/3 of a mile.
1 yard is
Yeah.
Holy shit! So that's a
So-
half mile.
dude, I was doing it and I just like
So
realized
5K is 2.5 miles,
something like that.
and
I
you
was-
did 10K a night.
Did a 10K
I had no
every
idea.
night.
I was like,
Holy shit!
5K is 3.1 miles.
yeah. So I was like,
Sick.
oh my God, I totally got this. I could do a 5K. Like, I was so
Wow.
proud when I figured that out.
3.2 miles.
That's light work
Pretty
for you,
regular.
baby. Light
Yeah.
work.
Well, if you do a 5K ever, I'll support you. You know,
That's
I'm not
great.
Gonna, I'm not gonna do it.
You're the most supportive person that I know.
I try
you
to
would
be.
support us all if we did anything, which is so nice.
Of course.
If I was like, I'm gonna kill these birds in public, but it's
I'd be like,
for
hopefully it's not a
something.
gibbon.
For a person, but it's for something. You'd be like, I'll be there, baby.
Yeah.
You need an opener? What do you want?
Yeah.
You want me to do a type
I think
5?
I should just opening for these
Do you
bird
host or
killings.
something? Like, I'll hype it up.
You want me to hype up these bird killings for you? Hype them up?
I'll hype it up.
Adam's gonna kill these fucking birds. You kidding me? Come on.
Best bird killing I've ever seen.
Best bird killing I ever seen.
I'm going to open for it.
Anybody else see a parrot killed? Yeah, Adam's got it.
Adam, do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam.
Adam Chambers, ladies and gentlemen.
The bird killer Chambers and the Jersey hyena.
Coming back. It's always.
The rough
I'm gonna send you
man.
so many logos soon. For this
Oh,
Jersey
that's so
hyena
funny.
thing. I'm gonna send you all these options. I'm gonna have Amanda make you a bunch of shit.
What's funny is if there was a cartoon of like I was a hyena and you were just a regular guy, but you had like an Elmer Fudd, I guess. And you had to kill these birds, and the birds were like also cartoons too. But I was just like, do it. I'm like your hyena friend.
You're like,
You know what I mean? Or maybe like, who kills birds? What kind of animal kills birds?
will you be a hyena
Cats.
dressed as like a cliche old comic?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the, you know
With
what I
the
mean?
suit
With the
jacket
suit
and
and the
shit.
hat. And, like, the
Yeah.
little, like,
Yeah.
Fun. Oh,
With
so
the little
fun.
hat, like
Little hat.
Dangerfield and shit.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
picturing
even a
kind of-
hyena, I don't give no
Yeah.
respect. You
Yeah,
know,
kind of- exactly.
Yeah.
Like the Roger Rabbit, like the weasels, Roger Rabbit weasel look. But in a hyena
my
form.
best friend's the wolf. That's just a womanizer. Ooga! You goddamn right.
It's so good.
Someone called Cartoon Network.
That's so funny.
We got it.
So
we got
funny.
Topics of this episode.
So wait, do you guys like? I never work. I try to work out. I had a Planet Fitness membership for like 3 months. I just ate all the Tootsie Rolls when they walked in. You know what I mean? Free Tootsie Rolls. You can't beat it. $20 a month. I could have just bought a bag of Tootsie Rolls. It would have been fine.
Do we work out?
But you guys are always in shape.
That's
Do you-
very nice.
do
and
you
not
work
true.
out at all?
No, I'm very lucky, but at the same time, like I might go on I did for a little while up here. I like go on a long walk, like
Okay.
just like with my kid and push her in a stroller. And to be honest, that actually was amazing because it was a decent distance,
Yeah.
and I would do it. And it would take a long time.
So it's cardio. At least you're doing cardio.
Bitch ass cardio, but
But it's still cardio.
It's
Low
still-
impact, slow sustained.
That's all.
Better
it
than
is.
Yeah.
sitting.
Better than sitting. And so, but like I was an athlete like growing up. And
Gotta get
stuff,
your
and I played
steps.
sports and stuff. I played basketball.
Okay.
Played a lot of sports growing up. So I feel like I try to stay active, but I don't like be like today's the day
Yeah.
that I go and kill myself. I'm not into like killing myself workout.
Yeah.
I'm like sport. Let's play a game.
Let's play the sport. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I do. I do work out.
You work out a lot. Yeah. The way you said it, I was like, I do.
But like I
work
even
out.
have a specific
You have
like
a kind of like a
a little routine, and I
tight
always
core
do,
regimen thing.
Yeah, I do all of it's like body weight stuff. So you use like your own body weight. So pull ups, chin ups, push ups, squats, squat thrusts, things like that. I don't lift weights really. I have some, but I don't lift them a
And we're
ton.
back.
I usually most just like,
So you do a bunch of like core strength stuff where it's like push-ups are supposed to be the best for you anyway, right? Like,
they're pretty good, I guess, for your like shoulders. And
Speaking of push-ups, no joke. Out of nowhere, there was a friend that like he looked great. And I was like, "What's the deal? What do you do?" He was like, "The trick for him was he was like, every night I do 50 push-ups before I go to sleep, and then every morning I do them when I wake up." So I was just like, so somewhere in the day you do 100 is my head.
yeah.
So I did a thing a couple years ago where every day, I think I missed like 3 days out of the year, and I'm just going to try to find a spot in there to do 100 push-ups. And I found that as a whole, it sort of just changed the way I looked from like chest up, like just generally from since then. That was many years ago. I stopped doing it after a while because it wasn't really doing anything anymore.
Yeah.
But that really was kind of crazy. I just committed myself to it.
Push-ups are one of the best.
That you can do.
Yeah, I do push-ups. And before, so the first show I did at Loft, Sound of Silence, I was like, I want to get a little bit more in shape with doing this. So
Sure, because it was like crazy.
Oh my God, that shit was crazy. So I was like, oh, well, I'm going to stop doing 100 push-ups. I'm going to do 200 push-ups. And it helped. Let me tell you, it helped.
You did 200 a night?
Yeah, during my workout, instead of doing 100, I did 200.
Wow. So that guy that does 100 a day, Paul's doing it, double it, 200.
When you get used to it, it's different. Like, it took me a while to get used to it.
Yeah, that's exactly how
Just
it was.
going right
I
into
couldn't
it?
do like 100 like this. I never could do 100 straight. It would be like I would do 30, do something else, do 30. Then sometimes I'd be like, I'm doing 20 now. I'm going to do 20 in an hour.
Right.
I'll do 20 in 2 hours, and then I'll do 40 at the end of the night.
But as long as you
Just get
add
it
them up.
100 in.
Yeah.
I found it to be very helpful. And
yeah, because you can do 20 push-ups in like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would do blocks of...
I can't. Sorry, guys.
Like, I do like blocks of 50. I wouldn't
Yeah.
just do 200 all at once.
Wow,
So it'd be
okay.
like, do 50 now, do all this
Yeah.
other stuff, and then go back, do 50, do all this other stuff, go back.
Yeah. It's so funny. I'm always the guy that falls for the infomercials, I guess. Like, I always buy... Like, I bought a shake weight before they started making fun of it.
Yes.
Because I was like, oh, cool, I can just do that. It's going to get me the same thing. And then I had that, and like I have an ab crusher
yeah,
that I
Excellent.
use, which actually does help. It
That's
does
the wheel?
work. It's the wheel. Yeah, this one's like a
will
real...
tear.
That will, yeah,
it's-
I'm trying to
they're
tear.
tough, yeah.
Yeah, I only do
gotta
like
be in shape to
5
do
minutes of it, and then I'm like, oh, it fucking hurts. But even then, like, I have an ab belt.
So you're susceptible to advertising.
I love a
Yeah.
good advertising. Yeah.
Like, I have the belt that you put on and you turn it on, and it just like vibrates.
awesome.
And I would like use that as I was
Did you
driving.
get the
and stuff.
electric thing where it's like the gym where you don't have to work out? They
That's
play
it.
like
That's
the
what it is,
shocks.
yeah.
That's what
You
it
know
is.
those-
It's
you
the
know
shock.
those
put on your
videos?
pecs and stuff.
Yeah. No, I don't have that
It just
one.
goes on his abs.
Oh, they did have the ones.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can
use
like
the
put on
little
your
ones.
bicep too, and
Yeah.
they claim it's like a whole gym without going to the gym.
Yeah,
You know
which
those
is why
videos
I
of those
charge
old
my credit
ladies in the 30s, like on that like band that band shaker
It
thing?
just shakes
The
the
booty.
butt. The butt.
Yeah, it's like
shaker.
an almond shaker. You know, it's like
Almond.
Dude, if I had enough room in my apartment, I'd
you know
get an
that
almond
shakes the
shaker.
trees. You know? I could just picture you with one of those bands around your butt, just shaking,
Just working my
You're like,
glutes.
just shaking.
this is how you work out. It's a modern man.
Yeah.
Would you ever get, or if you've had, would you ever get plastic surgery?
No.
No.
I thought about doing that freeze the fat thing.
Yeah, sure.
Or whatever. Because I was like, oh, how much is it? Like $100?
No,
Cool.
it's very
I
expensive.
think it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I think it is
No,
expensive
it's
too.
very, very expensive.
You're a handsome young
Oh,
man.
really?
Yeah.
Because they just did it. A couple people in Utah just did it. They did that cryogenic. It's like you're in there. And you're supposed to lose like 500 calories in that. It just gives you a freezing temperature.
There's a difference of like freezing temperature, like thing, and then there's like a thing where they go in and they like inject freeze in it, like it basically.
Oh
like,
shit! This was the
freezes it.
freezing thing. Oh,
They like freeze the fat one, that actual one. It's like something like $2,000 or something. Like that.
holy shit!
You might be talking about cryotherapy, Mike, and
Yeah.
that's actually really great for you. You
Yeah.
know, just cold adaptation. You know.
Yeah.
Wow.
The freeze the fat is where they like actually go in with like this wand and like freeze it.
They
off
basically
the
like turn you into the planet
It's fancy
Saturn.
liposuction.
yeah, it's essentially like a
Like,
liposuction.
Holy shit! But how much do you take off for the $2,000?
No, the
Yeah.
decent amount. They like
Really?
yeah. It's more like if you wanted to get like tight. If you were like
We had a friend do it. He said they put a belt on him and then it sucked his belly out just like he was like
And
the
then it
rings of Saturn.
spreads- it
and then
spreads the fat.
freezes all of that, and they take it off, and you literally have like a ring around you of iced fat, and then the doctor broke it underneath his skin, and I
What?
guess it just dissipates into your body.
Holy shit! And what, you just shit it out or something?
I don't know. I guess it just your body
Goes to your
deals with
knees.
it.
Goes to your knees.
It goes to your-
Yeah, you get like weird toes. They
Weird knees
fill
and
up,
toes.
but they're
Like
like,
Nutty
hey,
Professor?
Would you ever get
The Cool Sculpting official website says the average cost between $2,000 and $4,000 per
I
session.
was right on.
Damn.
God damn.
Adam Chambers, everybody.
The price is right.
Yeah. Would you ever get not just that, just any sort of
I have a lot
surgery.
of loose skin,
okay?
so I would want to get rid of
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
But you're also the healthiest horse in this room. No, by far. Paul Brodo.
I mean, but
Paul
It's like that from
Brothman,
the
by
Kentucky. You're the
far.
healthiest horse in this room.
Yeah. What about you?
would I get like?
Plastic surgery of any kind.
I guess I'd do it. I don't know. Maybe.
He's too
What
handsome.
would you get?
I don't know. That's why I said. That's why I said maybe.
He's too handsome.
He doesn't even know space.
I
I would
changed my
want to look
nose.
just like you.
I don't know if I'd get like. No, I wouldn't want like a nose job. or
I would be
anything
normal,
Like that.
Adam.
I do.
I don't.
That's my thing, John. Is I would do a nose job. I would take this horn off.
Really?
I think so.
you're
Just
so
a little
handsome.
bit.
it's a beautiful.
I know you're. A handsome
I just got a
dude.
schnoz, man. I feel like it's a
but
real.
you're
It's. I
handsome.
feel like me and my schnoz are like a partnership.
My joke with girlfriends all the time when they'd always be like, "Why don't you work out?" I'm like, "Babe, listen, I'm already a catch. I'm a great guy. I'm funny. You know, I'm compassionate. If I get like abs and shit, I mean, I don't want. I don't want.
gonna leave.
I don't.
There's no way that you're hot enough for me anymore. There's no way.
No, I'm not.
No way. It's just like I'd be the complete package.
But I'm not gonna leave. But
And like
People would be like,
yeah.
really? There'd be a lot of other
I'd
women.
be fending
I would
it
just
off
not
with
want that
2x4s.
opportunities. I'm not going to cheat on you, but it's like more like I
But,
don't
like-
want to be too much. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't want to be too perfect.
At that point,
You know
I'd
what
be
I mean?
bringing the
I mean-
entire meal to the table. You wouldn't bring
I'm
shit.
already a 7.
I
I
gotta-
feel I'm a 7.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be a 10.
Oh, God, it's so
You know, it's too
Yeah.
much. I'm the meal already.
Bag of WAP. You know,
The whole wop. Nothing but the wop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be so much wops around me. You know what I mean? I'll be wafting wops.
too much.
Wait, which wop are we talking about? The wet ass
Yeah.
pussy or like the Italian wop?
See,
I'm
that's
very
the thing.
confused.
Has Cardi B made that no longer like a racial slur? Like you could just say WAP now because we're not talking
WAP?
about Italians.
Well, wop is WOP. This
Yeah.
is WAP.
Oh,
So it's like,
thank
which
you.
one are we going
But it's
for?
still funny when they say wop, because back in the day, that would be like a derogatory
That's-
term.
yeah,
for
yeah.
Italian.
That's honestly
like,
that's kind of
fucking
hard
wop.
R, soft A. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Isn't that like
that's,
fucking
that's
wop?
getting a little.
It's fun.
It's getting a
I was
little.
like,
Yeah.
that's maybe
You know.
a bit strong, but
Yeah.
No, it's strong, but when slurs are involved.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
it is
if
like-
it's something that denigrates an entire class of people,
Exactly.
we got to think about it.
Yeah. Which is like,
be like wop,
Or
dago.
it could be wet ass pussy. Like,
I think I'm an LA 7. You know what I mean? Think,
Definitely.
like now or before?
like before quarantine, I think I was an LA 7, and then now I'm
you're
like,
still like a six.
I'm like a
You're
6 something.
6'7"?
I'm like
6'7".
yeah, 6.7. You know what I mean? Like something
still
like
got it.
that.
You still got it.
I still got it. You
Still
know
got
what I
your
mean?
you're still-
Quake, you're bringing it.
You're still very charming.
Thanks, man. I think it's all about the charm.
Yeah.
I'm getting friend zoned a lot in quarantine.
Are you?
We'll talk about that
God, I really want to talk
next
about
episode. Yeah.
That. Was you the date? You
I mean,
date?
like
I went
multiple
on a-
times.
I went on a date and it was just like, yeah, what the fuck is happening right
you
now?
like you like go on dates and you have like Tinder and shit, don't you?
I don't have no, I'm not doing that.
You have like an
st-
app.
No, I don't have an app. I meet like I meet them through people, I guess. Like it's Instagram. So like
It's an app.
He's old school, ladies. He's old school.
no, like I've
Still
known
an app.
like I
That's
met
definition.
we'll
of
talk
it.
about it next
Like,
episode. What an episode we had, ladies and gentlemen.
life is next episode.
Next episode, baby, we talk about the love life. Because none of these
The
girls on this
Jersey hyena and the women he lays with.
which is my first novel.
Yeah.
So
That's
funny.
so good. First special, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so funny. Thank you guys for listening. That was our episode. Give it up one more time for the best house band all the land, the show with Adam and Sean. Bam, bam. My partner in crime, Mr. Paul Brodo.
Thank you so much.
The bra.
Ben Rawls for making us sound all sexy in the booth.
I'm cutting most of this out.
I hope all of it. Just said the episode's 5
Do this
minutes long.
episode again.
We'll just do it all over.
Start from the top.
And Mike the Jersey.
And the Jersey Hyena. But guys, thanks so much for subscribing, telling all your friends. Give us a 5-star rating. We'll give you a shout out on the podcast. If you leave a review, like Ryan Gibbons, my man, thanks for leaving that review. And you find out something cool about your name, that Gibbons means a bird.
Monkey.
No, it's
Oh, it's a
no,
monkey. Oh, so when I did that thing about the
didn't work.
birds, it
Yeah,
didn't
it didn't
work.
work.
But I'm still supporting you in killing
Yeah.
birds.
And I still supported you in your joke. So it was good.
Yes, baby.
That's how friends work.
That was our episode. Thanks so much. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Other